Good morning everyone, my name is Christian from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming and welcome to Thrones of Britannia with our Circenn campaign. In the last episode we declared war on Danelaw, on the past faction of Northumbria, and we got ourselves in a bit of a pickle here with our king. We advanced, we thought that we might take over the town of Manchester in order to have a good foothold in this region as we are starting to invade further in. Unfortunately for us, there were two different armies, two 20-stack armies, and they came after us. We had enough movement to retreat from them, and them not being able to follow us. Our supplies are dwindling. We have only 2 turns of supplies left, so what I think I will do is that I will actually go forward here, and we will probably attack the town of Stafford, which is our next step in the Stone of Destiny, in finding the Stone of Destiny. And we will be surrounded. There is a chance that we might lose our king, but just sitting still won't help us at all. Big problem is that
the sooner you can leave.
Faction, the Kingdom of Powys, is allied to Gwynedd, or is a vassal of Gwynedd, and that creates quite a few problems. And we're also at war with Gwynedd, with Danelaw. So we will have to see what's going to happen, but we are in a pretty dangerous position. Like that is pretty clear. Let's continue our march forward in the north. We just need to continue our advancement. Over here we have just this person. Like, we will need some extra food here, because Vikings might start invading soon, and we really need to make sure that we have enough food for all the necessary buildings. Let's see, can we, if we're taking a look here at the farm, we have all the farm buildings that we can have in a city. So there's nothing that we can build here that will actually increase the food any further. This fishing port is almost done. We might want to actually upgrade this town. It goes from 90 to 127, that's 30 extra food. 2 farms with 30 extra food, that is wonderful for us. It's gonna pay off in the long run, and it didn't even cost us that much. Let's take a look at our other armies, see where they're at. So you're still sitting still here because our public order is okay-ish, not perfect, but okay. So I believe we can actually, we might be able to start marching forward. You know, like invade this village when we declare war to Powys. What would you need to be a stronger army? Some more cav and definitely some more swords. Yeah, let's bring another axeman in as well. We will keep you here for a little bit.
The men are eager to get to it.
With this army, yeah, stay there and protect. Actually, there are no Vikings coming from this way, so what I might do is that I'll come here. Or where do they invade from? Because I forgot. Here or here. Maybe we'll just keep him there for the moment. Then there's these other troops that we have on hand. You definitely need, like, we don't have the food to. We're just gonna sit still for one turn.
For the Morrigan!
But we definitely need to reinforce an army there, because we have invaders coming in from the east. Okay. Let's see, how do we increase our economy here? This is one of them. Going for the jeweler could be the next step. Corruption, we have no corruption, mostly because of our governor, who's 63. Now he won't be around for long. But I think maybe another governor will help us with that. Let's just increase the type of buildings that we have. Let's go with, for example, with craftsman. Given that we have so much public order bonuses, then we also add the jeweler. And what would be... I think that's about it for now. We don't have the money to build anything else. We have this territory. Oh, and we are actually building the outdoor assembly. That is great. How close are we to having this? So we need a Sally de Grand Abbey that is being constructed, Cathedral of Saint Ringan, and Cuthbert. Cuthbert's... Okay, so the monastery is here. We could be pretty close. This governor leveled up. The loyalty is good. I think at this point the siege won't help us with anything. Then we should probably go with food. Let's increase, not pillaging, but forager. Let's add some extra food to the town. We are pretty close here. The only thing we really need to work on is fame. So we are at 316. There's quite a bit to go on that. We need to upgrade a bunch of legendary buildings. We need to increase some of the town sizes to build some of the legendary buildings that we don't have. Let's see. We can either appease the clergy again or go for public order penalties. I wish I would know for how long we have the plus to public order. Okay, let's appease the church. From the pasture building, it's not clever to feast on unpreserved meat. He's raving and ruling. Okay, that's weird. Good. We've just upgraded our missile troops to the next level. Let's also upgrade our spears and then we'll go for better cavalry. King Ed. There is this 20 stack.
Can't be done.
If we attack this 20 stack army here, we will be reinforced by Powys. And I think that's a great idea. This will give us a territory in which to replenish before going further in. And it will take their troops out of the game. So, yeah, this is a bit of luck on our side. Let's just attack them directly. Maybe leave the Powys army to do the work to begin with, and then we'll just reinforce. Because one of the things that happens here is, because he is in a settlement, he doesn't have anywhere to retreat. Which means that this army will be taken out even though they just break. We don't need to defeat all their troops. They won't be staying on the map. Yeah, let's go for dry weather. Let's also... Actually, if we take the hill, I don't think anything will happen. As in, I don't believe that they'll be attacking us. We want to put axes like this. I want to have the swords to go and move them behind. I will add the spears on the side, keep the king here in the back, together with the other cav.
Making ready.
Quick group. His forces, yeah, his forces are retreating. These reinforcements are going forward. Slowly but surely. So what I want to do is, actually, I will be marching on this side. They're moving, they're running a little bit. Oh, they're going back and forth to try to make the formation happen. What is this? Oh, these are dogs. Welsh axemen, a few mailed axes. Pretty good. Yeah, so what we're going to do is basically leave our reinforcement units to do all the work and then in the end sweep in to take the glory. That is the best plan we have at the moment, and it's going to weaken him, weaken Powys, and it's going to definitely weaken Danelaw. At least a 20 stack army will be out of the game. We will have a foothold in this territory, being able to reinforce our troops, upgrade our missile units that we've just finished researching. Should be pretty interesting to see what we do going ahead. I want to declare war on Powys, because we do need that territory. Maybe we will just raid their lands, and when when rebels appear and take over the town, we might be able to sweep in and do the rest of the work ourselves. I don't know how well that will work, but we are going to try. That's my plan. Let's see what's going on here. So this cavalry is trying to take me on.
The enemy's attacking our ally! Annihilate them! Spearman! Death from afar! Run,
Okay,
warriors!
so we have
Making ready! Yours to command!
these units. Should yeah, I think we're okay here. Like, look at that, they've engaged there. We will be able to missile his cavalry.
Ready for war!
They're breaking those cavalry troops, bro.
They flee before our might!
Let's fast forward, let's see how this battle goes. Yeah, some of our archers are actually doing quite a bit of work there, as you can see. While they're facing us, or they're trying to decide what to do here, they're breaking. Ooh, Powys is not doing actually great. They're doing well, but not great. Which makes it pretty awesome for me. Let's advance our troops a little bit. So yeah, weakening Powys and breaking the Danelaw army without suffering casualties. Definitely a big plus here. They've blobbed up. Let's go further a little bit more so we can shoot our missiles. Our allies' general has fallen. Nice. I feel so so mean to do this, but hey, what can you do? You have to play it smart. Okay. I think it's about our time to get in the battle, right?
Get them! Annihilate them! Don't hold back! Attack! Get them! Axemen!
Okay,
Annihilate them!
let's bring our swords forward.
Own that devil! Bowman!
Our ranged units should step back a tiny bit. Let's bring our forces forward here.
Axemen!
I'm gonna bring some swords.
Axemen! On the double!
With that 8 general, let's provide him with a nice charge from our king.
Here they come!
I said a nice charge there.
Annihilate!
I don't know what happened,
All over them! Enemies beware! Attack!
but I thought it would be a lot more impressive. I will say that.
Get them! set for war.
Okay. Let's kill his general.
See, they flee before our might. Swordsman, axeman, annihilate
Yep,
them.
and we take care of those troops. Let's make sure we do not fire anything.
To victory.
That's it. So 2 armies defeated without us having to even get involved too much. Quite sneaky there of us, but hey, sometimes everything is fair in love and war, they said. Look, he still has his 17 stacks, so he can replenish actually.
Oh yes.
Let's see, what will this mean for us? So this is a lumber trader, which is pretty good because it won't provide us with any kind of penalties.
Our bravery is legendary.
We are actually quite well. Because we've replenished by capturing the town. Our armies are actually great, in a great state. Now we have upgraded those troops. And because we're in friendly territory, we get 18 per turn to supplies.
We can't.
Yeah, this army is really weak. If I had some extra movement, I would probably declare war on them now. But if they go home, if they go to the town of Stafford, we are going to attack.
No, never.
Maybe they will be reinforcing this town in order to fight this Danelaw army. They have another 15 stack here. Maybe a plan for the future is to gather some food and quickly in order to recruit another army in the area. But for the moment, let's continue. Let's continue our advancement. Oh, good. That's done. We're going to go even further in.
Command the longships.
This will be at level 4. I think this is... Oh, this is just at level 2, so we need to do some work on the cult of Saint Cuthbert.
None shall stand against us.
What should we be doing? We have quite a bit of food.
Bravery is legendary.
I am a bit scared if we don't recruit troops here. If we get some Viking invaders now in this territory, we are going to fill it. So let's actually bring a whole bunch of troops. This is not perfect, but it's something.
For the glory of the Gales.
Let's bring him in this town, he might get some good traits. And take a quick look, go through all these towns we have available. I'm just gonna look at the bottom right now, because I'm trying to see where we could build something that will be beneficial for us in regards to improving our fame. Actually, I already know where we need to work on that and see, like, is this? No, this place, oh, this place is upgrading, so that is good. If we take a look at our map, let's see, there's a unique hole here. We already know about it. Is there anything special here? No, that's just a monastery. These are herring ports. So under our control, there's no special unique building anymore. This is just a Viking fort. Do these Viking forts provide us with any fame at any level? No, they do not. They do produce quite a bit of income. But probably we will just continue building this area forward. Let's upgrade that for the extra food. Then make another extra food here. Or look for a farm maybe? Any farms available to... No, not really. So yeah, we'll upgrade that port, increase our trade economy. We're exporting everything. We're producing a whole lot of salt, a whole lot of silver. Now we are exporting a whole lot more goods than when the time where we played at East Anglia. Mostly because we have these monasteries and we're focusing on keeping public order high, we can incur some penalties. That is pretty nice to have. So Northumbria is moving around. Most of his troops are in the south, so we'll be able to take the north quite well.
Success brings greater
Need
power.
vassalize a minor Irish kingdom. Okay. Okay, we've reached the short fame victory. Our kingdom is growing increasingly more famous with each passing year. The streets are full of singing bards and dancing peasants, and the noble families are holding many a feast honoring us. If we continue on this path, we will be heralded as the greatest kingdom ever to grace these lands. The noble families are holding many a feast. Like, I feel I've heard this type of line before. Maybe this is expressed in an older way. Because today you would say they are holding many feasts, right? I'm not sure exactly what the grammar is there. If it's correct, if it's something that it's still being said today, maybe. I might be even wrong on that. Or if it's just a mistake.
Never.
We could push our king to attack Paulis, but he will run away. We were just going to probably.
None shall stand against us.
Let's see, what will we do with our king? We can add a whole lot of points into quartermaster for him, or we could go. Let's go for Bard. Let's get these points to zeal. Oh, we are at level 10, so anything else we give them, it's not gonna matter. Do we want the extra movement? Because we won't be reaching the fame. Replenishment will be good for us in order to move around quickly. But we could go for the 20% extra movement range. And we might actually need it, so let's do that.
We can't.
On this turn, he wouldn't be able to take our territory there.
Never.
He won't be able to reach us here.
Every foe.
If we declare war
the sooner you can leave.
here, that's a huge war. And Gwynedd will probably not peace out with us anytime soon. Can we hold this area with just our king?
War is what we do.
I think that the answer is yes. There's no swordsman available to replace some of these axe troops, because they're not great. And we don't have any of the royal horsemen either, because we really should be bringing some of them in. No pain, no gain. You know what?
War is
our battle is for the Stone of Destiny.
got it.
So that's what we're going for. That's what we need. It's what we will be
For the
focusing
glory of the Gales.
from here on out.
We can't.
Don't make me regret admitting.
Let's see,
it
can
to
we
my
go?
heart.
We cannot go for a peace treaty. I was wondering if that would work. But clearly not. I had gained a prayer book. An item, construction cost of monastery buildings, minus 10%. This way, the correct intercession for the moment is always at hand. I wonder, why are we getting all these items now? Is there a prerequisite in order to gain these items, because we didn't gain them in the last campaign, and now we have 2, which are quite cool if you ask me. I'm really curious what's the difference, what happened there. How can I make it in such a way that we will have more items in the future? I'll probably start looking it up and see. Maybe there are requirements, who knows. Okay, 8 turns for this church. Let's also attack this one. What I want to do now is I'll go to decrease, and I will reduce the construction time for all these buildings. Because now we can actually upgrade them and do it in a quicker fashion. We will need to wait 1 turn in order to be able to upgrade Dunhull, but that is okay. We have control over most of the area. I want to give you 2 extra axes. I think that's good. Because I want you to besiege the town of Carlisle. Or Carlisle? This is Carlisle, right? Modern day Carlisle. Maybe that's how you read it in this as well, in this game. Oh, okay, so basically Gwynedd has quite a good foothold on the Irish Isles as well. What I'm going to do is that I'll use this army, take over some of these territories. I'm going to start from here and then go to this town. So that's what we'll do there. With this army, I'm going to keep it here just in case. Just to have something that we can quickly replenish and bring to the front line if there's a new front line on that side. I don't want to upgrade them. I don't think there's anything to fight here.
Our bravery is legendary.
And with this troop, we are actually replenishing. We're replenishing. Like, look at the rate at with which we are replenishing our troops. Yeah, give him another axe troop. That is going to be totally fine. We don't have any more money. Let's end the turn. Let's see what's going to happen next. One final turn before we close the episode. Gwynedd is approaching us. The armies of Northumbria are really gathering up. Mission issued. Stone of Destiny, the Blasted Tree. Your army did not find the Stone of Destiny in the other ordinary settlement where the priests sent them. They did find a well-traveled wise man who appeared to have some knowledge of the stone, and given none of your wise men have managed to get you any closer to claiming it, you decide to heed his word. This seer says the site of the stone is guarded by an ancient tree. Given such sites are revered by both the scholars who respect the old ways and the priests who see such trees as a manifestation of Jesus Christ. This solution would suit both the scholars and the priest. You decide to occupy the town nearest to the nearest the gnarled and sacred tree the seer spoke of. So next we're going for the town of Circenn. Poof. Aileen became inspiring from the bard. The tales of noble deeds passed stir and roused the people to greater achievement. He became lavish, giving him some governing points. So now we need to go to war with West CX. The journey for the Stone of Destiny really pushes us so far between enemy lines. Like, I thought this would be simpler. But I think what's going to happen is that we are going to reach the long fame victory, which means invaders will start coming to our land. which means we will have to be defending our lands while still looking for the Stone of Destiny. Because I'm not planning to go for the Long Kingdom victory. However, this campaign will not be over until we find the Stone of Destiny. Okay, well, let's take a quick look. Where are we at? 362. These, we will be upgrading these churches. Yeah, well, let's push forward, I guess. There's not much we can do about it. Yeah, we're not gonna be moving around. I'm gonna bring this person here. We'll definitely need another army. So let's check it out. Labrade is 22. He's a hunter, which provides him with extra missile damage. We have 60 food, but some of the buildings might be finished upgrading, which means that we will require
We can't. No.
food that we don't have available.
No chance.
Away to war!
Yeah, it's difficult to say if I should be actually recruiting more troops or what. Well, for the moment, let's continue our march into Danelaw land. We'll take this element.
War is what we do best.
We are going to push for sieging Carlisle.
War is what we do best.
I think I'm going to go for this territory as well. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll probably go by sea towards these settlements. Maybe we will peace out before then. Going to be something that we'll decide at the moment, because maybe, just maybe, we can peace out. I want to go to war with Wessex. Fortunately for us, they're weak, so they won't really represent a threat. Yep, I think that's about it for this turn. Our governor, let's maximize the number of scribes in his army. And I think that's about it for this episode. So I'll put a cut in here. I thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. So have a wonderful day, everyone.